fraction. My speech entitled today is talking about something that everybody faces in life, fear. Now, we've all had situations in our life where we've been fearful of things. I think the most thing we've been fearful about in our lifetime is the fear of the unknown. The fear of not being accepted. The fear of not being loved. The fear of messing up. The fear of expectations not being the way that we want them to be. And that was definitely hit home in my life when I began puberty around 12 years old, and I started to begin to see the transition between the children of my classmates deciding to shift their mindset into the materialistic values of life. And they started to focus more on what they wanted to wear and what cologne they bought than whether actually learning and loving each other. And they started to distance themselves towards me. And what made it even worse was I never looked at myself as a person in literature. So the fear of now the people that I've gone to school with for 8 or 9 years now, the fear of not having anybody when you truly need somebody going through the emotional turmoil that going through puberty does to you, and the amount of brain chemistry that you go through. You need people your own age to say, you know what, I'm going to look at him just as he looks at me, as normal. That's what everybody with differences wants to be looked at. We all want to be looked at as individuals with the same story. We're all here for one reason, to make a difference. Whether, like Holly wants to make a difference in human relations. Brian wants to make a difference in software engineering. I don't understand any of that stuff, but I love them anyway because they're making a difference. We're all here at Toastmasters each and every week to make a difference in our lives, to become better speakers. I challenge everyone over the next week or month or year, I don't even know, just conquer one of your guys' fears. Each day, I swear, it will become easier each and every day. I swear. Because when I came to Toastmasters in September, I'll tell you right now, it was the most scariest thing walking in there, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to have to speak in public, and this is so nerve-wracking. This is high school all over again. But once I heard my first speech of Holly and Brian and Trezor speak, and I was so mesmerized just to see how comfortable they were. And after I did my icebreaker two weeks after that, I was like, this isn't so bad. I mean, Holly's making jokes about how, she had a gum date and exploded all in her hair. Now that's fearful right there. That's fearful right there. But what inspired me so much about that is she conquered her fear. She said, you know what, I may have had one disastrous date, but you know what, that didn't stop me from going on more. So, I guess the main thing that I'm trying to get here is a lot of people, when they get trapped in their own fear, they try and they give up. I, unfortunately, am one of these people where when I got into my depression when I was 13 and 14 years old, I thought about giving up. And for a year or so, I did. And, then I started realizing, I got involved with basketball and was the manager for 4 years, and I kind of found a temporary solution. But I really didn't find a solution to conquering my fear until I joined Toastmasters and really wanted to be a motivational speaker. So the reason why I wanted to do this speech tonight is because Toastmasters saved my life. And I know that's a stretch to some people, but You guys really got to have me open my shell and become the person that I truly wanted to be. So I'm forever grateful for you guys, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you. That's all I have.